Everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll be starting chapter 1 of 10th class polity ncert. Chapter's name is power sharing. So let's have a look at the overview of this chapter. With this chapter, we resume the tour of democracy that we started last year. We noted last year that in a democracy, all power does not rest with any one organ of the government. And intelligent sharing of power among legislature, executive and judiciary is very important to the design of a democracy. In this and the next two chapters, we carry this idea of power sharing forward. We start with two stories from Belgium and Sri Lanka. Both these stories are about how democracies handle demands for power sharing. The stories yield some general conclusion about the need for power sharing in democracy. This allows us to discuss various forms of power sharing that will be taken up in the following two chapters. Okay, so first, a story of Belgium and Sri Lanka has been given, how majority minority sharing of power, dividing of power, what that means. All these things has been explained over here. Okay, community and regions of Belgium, then majoritarianism in Sri Lanka, accommodation in Belgium, then you can pause the video and see this cartoon's description also. Why power sharing is desirable. We hear an amazing fact in 10th class NCERT. Glossary has been given along with the text. So you can pause the video and have a look at it. And here in place of the green box, here we've got let us revise section. So you can pause the video and have a look at it. Okay. Khalil's dilemma. This is a small story. If you want, you can pause the video and read this. Forms of power sharing. But then again the let us revise section. So this chapter, titled Power Sharing, explores the concept of distributing power within a democracy to prevent its concentration in one entity. It highlights how power can be shared among different organs of government, levels of government, social groups, and political groups. The chapter uses the examples of Belgium and Sri Lanka to illustrate the importance and diverse forms of power sharing. Here's a more detailed breakdown of the key concepts. First, what is power sharing? Power sharing is a system where power is distributed among different government bodies and groups to avoid its concentration in one place. It's a core principle of democracy, ensuring that all citizens have a voice in how they are governed. Power sharing helps to reduce conflicts and promotes political stability. Second one, forms of power sharing. Horizontal distribution of power. Power is shared among different organs of government at the same level, such as the legislature, executive, and judiciary. Vertical distribution of power. Power is shared between different levels of government like central, state, and local governments. Power sharing among social groups. Power can be shared among different social groups, including religious and linguistic communities, as seen in the community government in Belgium. Power sharing among political parties, pressure groups, and movements. This involves the competition among different parties, the influence of pressure groups, and role of social movements in shaping decisions. Examples. Belgium. Belgium provides a positive example of power sharing. It has a complex ethnic population with Dutch, French, and German-speaking communities. The Belgian leaders recognized these differences and accommodated them by giving power to state governments and establishing a community government. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, demonstrates the consequences of neglecting power sharing. The dominance of the Sinhala speaking majority led to discrimination against the Tamil minority, ultimately resulting in a civil war. Fourth one is, why is power sharing important? It ensures that all groups feel represented and have a voice in governance. It reduces the likelihood of conflict and promotes social harmony. It strengthens The legitimacy and stability of the government. It prevents any one group from becoming too powerful and potentially abusing its authority. Fifth one, key concepts. Majoritarianism. A system where the majority group has absolute power and can disregard the needs and concerns of the minority. Accommodation. The process of creating arrangements that respect the diversity of a society and ensure the inclusion of different groups. Systems of checks and balances. A mechanism where different organs of government can limit each other's powers, preventing any one from becoming too dominant. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much.